Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. So, last time two of us went missing. We solved that weird puzzle. We also did a lot of social media research. Jasmine is gone, Kimura-san is gone, Fujiwara-san is gone, and now we're here. So, let's hopefully solve this puzzle and hopefully be okay, because this gas is getting kind of scary. Alright, let's look around. There are stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through there. I don't think it's going to be this easy. I should check if the shutters can be raised, just in case. Impossible. It's not moving even a bit. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? Alright, this is the letter they were talking about. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. Not sure what this is supposed to mean. Fujiwara-san is no longer with us. Will any of us be able to make sense of it? I don't know, maybe. I'm kind of glad. This is going to sound so bad, but the less people are, the less there is to talk about. A metal door, maybe a storage room for the station staff? It has a huge padlock on it. Looks impossible to open. And it has a snake. Interesting. The lock has a 4-digit dial on it. Also, the symbol, it's the same one for Sujin-sama, the water god that we saw earlier in the park. I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. Alright, let's talk to Gas Mask. But wow, this station makes me wonder if this is actual reality. So to leave this unreal place, we'll need to solve that puzzle? I see. Are you gonna help us, or... I wonder what this place is. Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me this is the Netherworld, I'd probably believe you. Is this the Netherworld? Sorry, guys. Oof, struggling. Mr. Gas Mask, have you figured out what the puzzle means? Hear this, from a denizen of the underworld, an otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say... Oh no, I read that right. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know. A never-changing sanctuary? I guess this place might fit that description. So it's talking about a way to return to reality from here. It's talking about the way to the land of the dead. The land of the dead. So the way to return to reality from here is the path of the dead, meaning... Maybe it was already shown on our way here? Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a little more thought. Could you go check around the station? We are already doing that, sir. I see some symbols. This part of the sign with the station name on it was taken down. I wonder what station it was. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that! Ah! Oh, I could skip. Okay, there we go. Any hidden mechanisms in the panel? Nope, it's just a regular sign. Oh, just kidding. It looks like it has some weird like symbols on it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just stylized. The station's creepy. It gives me chills. Let's solve the puzzle and get out of here. Hell, how do things end up like this? What do you think about this situation? Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so we better make it out of here or else. Ugh, you're not helpful, Matsuda. A station bench. How old is it? The paint is all dry and cracked. Why'd you look so sad? Maybe there's a secret exit underneath. Nope, of course not. Come on. Hello, tour guide. We won't make it out of here alive, will we? Don't say that. We might still find a way out. I really need to take a break. Oh my goodness. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Why, oh why is this even happening? I need to quit this job. I feel like it's kind of too late for that. About the dial on the door. Oh, this is the weird mark that was drawn on Matsuda-san's tour materials. That's true. It's the same as the one we saw at Shinabazu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? Nothing in the reference materials I received. Oh, by the way, the 4-digit number back at the pond was... You mean 0921? Right, the date of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yes, September 21. Also the day Kengo Nomura passed away. I guess I could have said 21st. Oh, that's right, the day he left this world. Nice, okay. There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. It doesn't look like the type that opens, and it doesn't look wide enough to crawl through. No way out from here. Okay, I think this is the last thing we can look at. The stairs. Stairs leading from the platform to the tracks, but it's totally dark down there. If the flashlights hadn't died, we could have gone a bit further. Nah, I think it's probably better that we stopped here. Okay, let's put our glasses on. There's something going on in those vents. Yikes. I see hands wrapped around the ventilation duct. Why are they up there? Is that what she said, or did I read that right? You know what? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Something's probably over here too, I'm guessing. Yep. Whoa. This trace is strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used the station back then? I wonder if the station was ever actually in use. I don't know, but it looks creepy. And then this guy. The trace of someone putting up a piece of paper? Might be the organizer of this tour. Alright, and that's all we can do with that, so... Oh, excuse me, guys. Let's talk to people again, just to make sure that, Sorry, I went to sleep kind of late last night. I did not mean to do that. Alright, I think we have to just... Oh, I think we should probably try putting in the number on the dial. Walk in over here. Okay. Oh, wait. It was on the door. My bad. Here goes nothing. Okay, it was 0, 9, 2, 1. It opened! Oh, it opened! This number is the date of the Ueno Tenchu incident and Kengo Nomura's passing. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't actually know that would work. Why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something? I mean, yeah, something to do with this incident. Alright, let's go inside. Let's check the station staff room. Alright, what are we about to see? This place is creepy. Okay. An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing here. Alright, let's check out this locker. Uh-oh, I'm sure you guys see that. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. Can we... Oh, we can't even look at it. What? Okay, we're gonna have to put our glasses on. This guy points to the snake. I've seen the shadow before. God of Death is shadow from before the River of Mourning. Yeah, this is kind of a crazy looking shadow. Could there be something in the locker? Are you serious? We had to do that before we could open it? Why would you not open the lockers in the first place? Most of the lockers are just closed. But there's one locker with a dial lock. 4 digits again. Let's try 0921 again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is the snake drawing on the locker door. Speaking of snakes on this tour, reminds me of the Sujin Shrine coins. A 4-digit number related to the Sujin Shrine coins. I wonder what it could be. I think someone mentioned something. Who might remember? Let's talk to... I'm not actually sure. Let's talk to everybody. Oh my gosh, I keep yawning, you guys. I should have taken a nap. Or slept longer or something. I forget who had the information on the coins. Was it Matsuda? I don't think it was Matsuda, right? I think it was a tour guide. Or he just had a coin, I guess. Let's just talk to everybody. Alright. About the Koban coin you have. Oh, we're just gonna have to go over everybody's coins. Any ideas on a 4-digit number that's related to the coin? You know, this is just something my folks gave me, so... I can't think of anything. Sorry. It's okay. I'll ask the others too. Well, thanks a lot, dude. That was not helpful at all. Matsuda-san, could I borrow you for a bit? Matsuda-san, you had a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Do you happen to know a 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something. Yeah, a younger water snake anniversary one, once every 60 years, back in 2013 or so. Okay. 2013. Sounds like it might work. Thank you. Might work, I should say. Sounded like I said might work. Okay, let's talk to this guy again. I'm curious if he has anything to say. Mr. Gas Mask, about the Koban coin you have, can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to the coin? Huh? 4 digits? No idea. I see. By the way, if you're looking at the coins again, is there another puzzle? That's right. It's strange that we'd be asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? You didn't have anything to say about that. You guys have not been helpful at all. I mean, you're helpful, I guess, in giving me some hints, but, like, can you do things? Let's check the station staff room. Alright, let's go ahead and try to open up the padlock. Slowly walking over to the locker. Alright. Open. Please open. Alright, we're gonna try 2013. Thank you for being really easy to just get through this. Okay, nice. Here we go. Excuse me. It opened! What the? Yeep. What is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. What? Alright, everybody show your arm. What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints. No puzzles to solve. A mark on the arm. Seriously? Mr. Gas Mask? It's nothing. Things look kind of bleak, huh? How do we get out? What do you know? What are you hiding? Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place. Excuse me. Is it me or does it smell weird? Yeah, it definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger. Oh no. If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no. Hey, I don't know who this is. Is someone there? Who is it? Oh my gosh, it's Jasmine and Fujiwara. Phew, wow, glad we finally made it. Jasmine? He's still not saying anything. And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back at the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense! I must do what I need to do. None of you understand the utopia we were promised. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset! He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Found a way out? We're just not going to address that? About that. Add options. Oh, jeez. What can we do? Are we stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? Oh. Finally, someone's coming to our rescue. How is our phone ringing down here? How do we have service? My phone! This is where I saw the orange hand-like shadows. I have a signal here? That's what I'm wondering. It seems you are safe and sound. I was worried there. Director-san! Your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here, in a place like a netherworld station. And the gas keeps coming. We're running out of time. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizen of your underground. Perhaps permission to head back to the living world. Okay. Alright, I guess, is it dissolution time already? Huh? You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. That gas keeps coming. How are you? Oh, wait, sorry. How about you call for help, like right now? Oh, I'm about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zami. Then let us begin, Mrs. Ami, without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual dissolution. In a rather unexpected and fun turn of events, your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth. I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, you must purge you of this deadly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye-opener. Dissolution time, finally. I'm ready for this case to be over. Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour has led you to the netherworld. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder, and an abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the netherworld. What are your thoughts and your experience so far? I really miss the sky right now. Thank you. Asking you this less for customer feedback, and rather to assess common traits among those who reach the netherworld. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe the participants on this tour? Let's see. Lucky folks who won the draw. Everyone had a reason to be part of the tour, involved in spiritual activities, a reality show surprise set up by an event company. Nope, everyone's here for a reason. This is going to be a vague answer, but everyone had a reason to go on, or some connection with the tour. That one's a bit obvious. I feel like you wouldn't really have to go through this to guess that. They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to write an article on the tour, acquaintance of the Shinobazu Pond ghost. You could also say that those who reach the netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. What about Kimura-san? She seems kind of unknown, at least to me. I don't know. At least I don't remember her backstory, if she even had one. Which, actually, maybe that makes her more suspicious. Wait a second, I didn't even think about that. Now she's the only one that's missing? The netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of the Sueno area. Don't you feel there is some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from common tropes such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations. As if the underworld were that much nearer? So, Mrs. Ami, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it was? Something about brothers! Finding the next quiz show prodigy! Something related to the missing participants! Something to do with the unsolved case. Or with an unsolved case. Yes. Something to do with an unsolved case. This is just a guess, but I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu incident's murderer. Excellent! Sorry. The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. What might this suggest? That this particular netherworld may be related to Kengo Nomura. Yes, very likely. The eye sees all. Alright. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants all had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So, Mrs. Ami, there was one thing that all the other participants had in common. What was it? All interested in the occult? That's not true. Each had a Sujin Shrine Koban on them. I don't know if that's true. All colleagues of Kengo Nomura, all fans of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Okay, if this is about everybody except for us and Kimura, then they all had a coin. So I guess it's that. Though, I don't know how or why. All the participants had a coin from the Sujin Shrine. Oh, sorry, had a Koban from the Sujin Shrine. But did Kimura have one? We never really found that out. Almost. Yeah, thank you. Almost all the God, you guys, I'm sorry. Almost all the tour participants owned a rare coin, of which only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, keeper of the netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the netherworld. Yep, there's still one person unaccounted for. On to the final step, Mrs. Ami. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short. Is that even a factor right now? Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? Hello? What? Okay. What are you thinking? Oh, they're, Oh yeah, Nature's Bakery. Their oatmeal. Yeah, are they there? Yay! Yay! Okay, I've never had that one. I just eat the apple. Yeah. Can you get Q-tips? That's all I could think of. Yeah. Alright, apologies, I am back. Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? Our guide mentioned he had just passed out what he'd received from the organizer, so it's strange that there would be such an oversight. Which may mean that the handouts themselves were presented as intended, but there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Huh? Someone who wasn't invited? So, Mrs. Ami, someone on this tour here is uninvited. Do you know who they are? Let's see, Yamada Gas Mask, Izami and Jasmine, the guide. I mean, it's us, right? We weren't invited. Maybe it was Yamada? I'm actually trying to think about this now because I'm like, I mean, it was us, right? I don't know. Could it possibly be us two? Okay, never mind. I was overthinking it. I was like, bingo! I've always wanted to say that, by the way. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. What can't you do? Wait a second. What can't you do? Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. We happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. Do you mean you hacked their account? Mrs. Ami, that is not important right now. He totally avoided the question. Anyway, so you used that handy tool? To create a fake invitation message? With an uninvited duo showing up, it's only natural that you'd be missing one set of handouts. Are you serious it was that obvious? You two were the intruders in this tour. The key turns... Wait, what's additionally... We haven't solved it though. Now, the final question to illuminate everything. Mrs. Ami, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. This is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Wait, you mean... someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizer would never have chosen. Who was this person? It was you! Could it be Kimura-san? Fabulous! It's so funny that's the word they chose. You and Jasmine are outsiders to this tour. Of the official participants, she is the only woman. Oh no. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her if that we were... Oh, sorry. I think I asked her if we were at the tour's meeting point. If that... you know what? Whatever. Do you remember who answered and how? It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because... The only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and the resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather, Miss Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved. No way! Why are the culprits always women in these cases? What the heck? This is the 3rd time in a row. Tomoko Nomura? The fact that she's the only woman on this too, like we really could have just guessed it if we're going this pattern. What are you holding? I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. Great, the most important character, and I don't even remember what her voice was, and I don't even think I was doing it consistently. You! I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I've set this place up to fill with gas. Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour's organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of now. Kimura-san, you're alright! Who cares about that? We're all about to die here! And you're Nomura's sister? What's your problem with us? Why even run this stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there was one thing they did take. The Sujin Shrine... Sorry, I'm ruining this. The Sujin Shrine Koban I gave him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please? Come on, you guys. Someone expose yourself. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll up your sleeve and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming. Oh, wait! Here, you happy? I don't see anything. No marks. Nobara-san. It looks like Matsuda-san isn't all these freaking sans. It looks like Matsuda-san isn't the culprit. Whoa. What? No way, that can't be. Whoa. I didn't take his coin, I went to buy it myself. I don't know why I said it like that. And I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. Then it must be you, gas mask Yamada. Nomura-san, please stop. Oh my gosh, here we go again. And has anyone noticed like the women suddenly go crazy? I don't even know what to say about that. Shut up! Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. I guess she has a right to be pretty upset. Suddenly there's you know what, to be fair, everybody kind of does, so I can't be too mad. Suddenly there's suspicions around oh, here we go again. I'm just messing this up. Suddenly there's suspicions around Tsutomu Kisaragi and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they've had enough, they get bored and leave? Nomura-san. Gas mask, roll up your sleeve. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No mark. How come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Let it go. You had the wrong idea, so let's all just head back up. Oh god. Jasmine, run. Come with me. Who, me? Zammy? No one else move. If you try anything... We won't do anything. Please don't turn that on. Damn. Alright, what do you want? No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Nomura-san, are you really set on getting revenge? I can't forget. He was my brother. Kenga was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Azami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help, because you understand me. I wanted to talk to you about that. Oh, why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us. Oh yes, take this, the key to those shutters there. You can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Azami-chan. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. Azami-chan? Nomura-san. I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing? So, this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother, what if he had sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Dang, that's a bit harsh. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Tomoko-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy. Azami-chan, why are you saying this? This was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one. Next time, one day, roaming the netherworld fueled by these words. How quaint. You are unfit to see this vengeance through. Don't say that. Then what am I supposed to do from here on? For my brother? Please tell me, how can I make this work? I'll do better next time. Please stop, Nobuta-san. You're only making your brother sad. Why? Why, Azami? I must find out who killed my brother for Kengo. Whoa, okay, well now what? And here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about a refreshing breath of air. Like hell it is. This is awkward. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. I'll make sure to hand those two over to the cops. Okay, what? What even just happened? Zammy? Gas Mask, you are so sketchy. I'm sorry, but you are. What the heck? You just got away? Whatever. The mysterious organizer of the Occult and Dark Tour. We were ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seems to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Ueno. Did they step too close to the netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Man, this case was way too exhausting. You're telling me I am over this already. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden, I was lost as well. But great job on talking her out of it. Might be a secret skill of yours. Well, now we have a second friend in jail. What the heck? I actually don't even know what happened to Mio. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nobita-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. She'll be facing repercussions for using that facility and the tunnel on her own. So that's why she had access to the station underground area. Also, the gas that was building up underground. She had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. I feel like that was not a very satisfying conclusion. How was your netherworld trip? Director? Oh, this is auto-scrolling. So, was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer or not? You must be pondering Nobita-san's words. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Oh, excuse me. Evil in the form of a culprit. That is what the Times called for 7 years ago. Called for? Evil? So the Illuminate cards aren't prophecies, but announcements of intent. We can conclude that these are acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about... Sorry, what about the Samizima admin? I sounded like almost Russian for a second or something. No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. I'll leave that to you. I don't even know who's talking at this point. The CUTU. Commissioner? Commissioner Gordon? Dear Samizima members, the Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present world will no doubt try to foil our plans. We must not falter. The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you will be the ones to make it happen. Whoa. Alright, well I guess that's it for that case. That was a really strange one. I honestly feel like... I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that conclusion was very satisfactory. I feel like we're gonna get more on that though, because obviously we just saw another card and gas mask and stuff. I don't know, that was not my favorite case, gonna be honest. But next time we will continue on with the story. I guess this is gonna be kind of a short one, but that's okay. Alright, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again next time, but goodbye for now.